Validation is addictive. Humans are wired to seek approval from our parents, from society, from friends, from strangers online. But the more you chase validation, the more you lose connection with who you truly are. You start living for the applause instead of living from your values. You start saying what people want to hear instead of what you believe. And you start shaping your identity around how others see you instead of how you see yourself. Validation is a trap disguised as comfort. It feels good, but it makes you weaker. Because when your confidence depends on other people's opinions, your mind becomes fragile and your life becomes reactive. Now compare that to someone who seeks truth. Truth is often uncomfortable. It forces you to question your assumptions. It demands honesty with yourself. It exposes weaknesses, insecurities, and blind spots. But that discomfort builds clarity, and clarity builds strength. When you seek truth, you stop lying to yourself. You stop living for approval. You stop hiding behind excuses. You stop being afraid of failure. A truthful mind cannot be easily manipulated. It does not collapse under judgment. It grows constantly. This is why great thinkers like Socrates, Confucius, Marcus Aurelius, and many others devoted their lives to truth rather than applause. They understood validation fades, truth transforms. Think of the people who changed the world: philosophers, scientists, revolutionaries, inventors. They were rarely praised in the beginning. Galileo was mocked. Socrates was sentenced to death. Leonardo da Vinci was misunderstood. Many great leaders were criticized before they were respected. Why? Because truth disrupts, and most people cling to comfort. Those who seek truth stand out, not because they try to impress the world, but because they try to understand it. And that is why the world eventually follows them. Here's how you can practice this rule in your daily life. 1. Question your motives. Before you post, speak, or act, ask, am I doing this for truth or for validation? If it's for validation, pause. Recenter yourself. 2. Be radically honest with yourself. Write down what you're avoiding. Write down the uncomfortable truths, your habits, your fears, your weaknesses. Awareness is the first form of truth. 3. Listen more than you speak. Truth often reveals itself in silence. Let opinions pass by like clouds. Don't react immediately. Observe them. 4. Seek information, not affirmation. When you are wrong, admit it quickly. When someone corrects you, appreciate it. This is how wise minds grow. 5. Surround yourself with truth-tellers. A strong mind doesn't want cheerleaders. It wants people who challenge it. When you stop living for validation and start living for truth, your life becomes simpler, stronger, and more meaningful. You become harder to manipulate. You gain real confidence, the kind that does not depend on applause. You begin to act from clarity, not insecurity. And ironically, when you stop seeking validation, people begin to admire you more. Why? Because truth has a presence. It has weight. It has power. And a mind guided by truth is a mind that cannot be shaken. If this message inspired you, consider subscribing for more insights on building a stronger, clearer, and more timeless mind. Seek truth, not validation, and watch your life transform.